I just bought a car from BCA auction for £450. Let's go collect it and see if the car's any good. Fingers crossed every single time, because you never know when you buy from a car auction. I've just arrived at BCA auction Bristol. Let's see if they've pulled the car. I didn't see the car, so I'm guessing not. It looks like it's going to be a long wait today, I'm not going to lie. So the first drive is pretty good. The car drives well. I'm very happy with how the car drives. It does need some petrol though, because the petrol light is literally just flashing at me. So first drive in the Toyota Aygo, the car does drive pretty well, but over big bumps I do hear a little bit of a knock in the centre, so it may be the exhaust. So I'm going to have a little look at that when I get back to see if the exhaust is knocking over big bumps. So I think the loud wheel noise is just the brake disc, because it's gone now, so maybe the car just been sat for a while, because I can't really hear a loud road noise like I was before. And the brakes feel a lot better now as well. Just got back home and the car was knocking horribly from the front. Thought it was either the exhaust or the top mount or the drop links, and what I found was absolutely terrible. I bought a Toyota Aygo, and as you can see, the car does have pretty bad lacquer peel on the front bumper and also the rear bumper on both sides. If you have a look at that lacquer peel here and also lacquer peel here. Nothing that I can't sort out with a spray can, but let's get down to the actual issue with this car, the knocking from the front end. This here is what the issue is. As you can see, the drop link has literally come right apart. I was not expecting to see that, but that is the reason why the car is knocking so much from the right hand side. But the good thing is that is an easy fix. The car is a pretty clean car, the engine runs good, it drives well apart from the knocking, which I know what the problem is now, so it's probably not going to cost me that much to fix that really. The car is a pretty clean car, to be honest. Whoever had it is taking care of it. Rear seats are clean, front seats are clean. The car only has 74,000 miles on the clock. Car comes with a lot of service history. The car's passed MOT with no advisories. The front brake disc and pads have been done. The car's been serviced recently at 69,000 miles and the car is now 74,000 miles. What else? The clutch has been done in 2023, clutch kit. Fully serviced, like spark plugs, air filter, everything. Like, the car's been well looked after. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort out the bodywork and that drop link, and yeah, should make decent profit out of this car. I'm very happy with this buy. Here's the boot. The boot is clean as well. Let's check the footwell, and yeah, the footwell is pretty clean. Underneath the footwell is dry, so that is good. No leaking underneath there. Respraying the front and rear bumper on the £450 Aygo that I bought from BCA auction. First thing I need to find is the paint code, which should be on the driver's side. That right there is the paint code. Let's go into Halfords and get the spray paint. First thing, let's get this badge off. Let's get the registration off. Film the bodywork respray please. Okay, well let's get started. This is how it looks so far after sanding. As you can see, the lacquer peel up here is pretty much gone, but I got a little bit more to sand here. The car's now masked off. Let's get started respraying the front bumper. The first thing I'm going to apply is the primer. This is how it looks after the first coat of primer. I've got to wait for the primer coat to dry so I can apply another coat on it. Now let's spray with the spray paint and see how it turns out. Fingers crossed. This is how it's turned out, which I think is turned out really good considering that I've only used a spray can from Halfords. That definitely looks a lot better than it did before. It's not perfect, but that is a massive improvement from what it was before. So this is how it looks. The paint job is good, but you can see the front bumper is a complete different colour to the car. Spray paint that I bought from Halfords was the correct spray paint though. Now I see why people say don't use Halfords spray paint. The £450 Aygo is knocking badly from the front end, so let's fix it. And this is the reason why it's knocking. The drop link is snapped in half. And this here is what it's meant to look like. So I bought this, 2 new drop links, so we can fix the car and get it up for sale. Let's jack the car up and put an access stand underneath so the car don't fall on me. So tools that I'm going to need is my grips, my hammer, my 13mm socket. Dude, the bolt just snapped. Let's try get this in. So for the drop link to reach, I've had to jack up this control arm. So let's get these bits on. So my socket won't fit So I'm going to have to use a spanner instead. And just like that, a new jump link is fitted. So let's get the wheels back on and see how the car drives. Just like that, the car's complete. I didn't let the rain stop me even though it's raining today and my ass is all wet. Keep tuned for the next video because we need to sort out this miscoloured front bumper. I resprayed the front bumper because it had really bad lacquer peel, and I got the spray paint from Halfords which said it was the correct match for the car, and as you can see, the paint does not match. A lot of people are saying to clear lacquer it, which I will do in the next videos. A customer almost crashes the Toyota Aygo I bought to flip for a profit on a test drive. Just go left, take a left. What's up? Oh my. The test drive has just started and she's already pulled out in front of a car. The test drive went well and they're both happy with how the car drives. There you go guys, sold and gone. The car sold for £1,450. Right, so let's do a breakdown on everything I've spent on this car and see how much profit I made. So, the car, I won the bid for £450 and with fees, I paid £685. I then resprayed the front bumper and all the spray paint and stuff cost me about £30. The drop links cost me £15. So in total, I've made £720 profit on this Aygo. So I've taken everything away on my calculator and you can see £720 profit. And the car sold within less than 24 hours of listing it up for sale. So I've just bought this Astra with no MOT for £525 and with fees I paid £797. So it's a 2012 VAUXHALL Astra with 128,000 miles and here's the car. It does look like the previous owner has reversed into a pole as you can see, and the rear bumper just needs clipping back in because it's literally out of alignment, but this is the car that I've bought. Interior is pretty clean to be honest, it's not dirty, so I won't really need to give the inside a clean because it's already a clean car as you can see. The engine runs good, nice and smooth. It just needs an MOT and it'll sort out this mirror thing here because that's broken as well. So far the engine runs pretty good and we're going on the first drive and see how this car drives. There is a bit of a knocking coming from the rear left, so maybe it needs a shock absorber or something, because there is a bit of knocking coming from the rear left. So I may get a shock absorber and get that done. But apart from that, the car drives really good. It goes into all the gears, everything works, car drives straight. Yeah. So apart from the little knocking on the rear left, the car drives really good. So I checked the tyre on the Astra and the inside bit of the tyre is bald on the driver's side. All the other tyres are good, so I'm on my way to the tyre shop to get a new tyre as I got the MOT booked in tomorrow. And I need to get some bulbs for the car as well, because the daytime running light bulb is gone. So I'm gonna have to pop to Euro Car Parts and get that as well. I'm now at the tyre shop and I'm just getting 2 used front tyres.